going to have a little conversation here, and our conversation is going to be amongst a couple of individuals, Salim Elkhou, founder and CEO of Onna, and Blume, principal at Atomico. So let me talk to you a little bit about these two gentlemen. Ben is a principal at Atomico, and for those of you that don't know, Atomico is one of the biggest, most relevant EU venture capital funds. And then we have Salim Elkhou, has over 15 years of experience in the technology space. In 2015, he realized that a technology-based solution was needed to address the growing discovery problem at scale, and he founded Onna. So join me in welcoming Salim Elkhou and Blume. I got a few questions for you guys. The first question I've got is, how did the relationship between Onna and Atomico begin?
We were introduced to Salim by Nauta Capital, the Spanish seed fund who led their seed round, as Salim was starting to think about his Series A fundraise. And what I would say was that during our first interactions, I remember really being struck by the thoughtfulness, the energy of Salim. We were in our offices in London, standing at a whiteboard, and he was drawing out the vision for the platform and what they were building. And we came away with this perspective that the company and the team and Salim were really highly ambitious and had this strong vision. So this year, we were spending time with our enterprise team at Atomico, looking at technologies across the enterprise data and collaboration landscape, and particularly things that supported digital transformation that's been accelerated by the COVID situation. I'll leave Salim to go into a little more detail about the problem Onna's solving and the value that they create for their customers. But the idea of the knowledge integration platform, which is so core to what they're building, it resonated incredibly well with us. And so, the more we stayed in touch with Salim, and the more the vision became clearer and clearer, the more we really got excited and looked for the opportunity to invest.
All right, thank you, Ben. Salim, so tell us about Onna, and where is Onna going in the future?
Sounds good. So the way we work has completely changed over the last decade or so. So we're no longer using one product suite for everything that we need. We're using best of breed applications for every single thing. So think Salesforce for sales, think Slack for team communications, Zoom for video conferencing now. And these applications store enormous amounts of information. And this information is really the organization's institutional knowledge. Everything that, all the contracts, all the messages, all the documents, engineering tickets, everything lives in these platforms. But these platforms are not connected. So when you're trying to find information across all of these places, it is very, very, very difficult. And you have people spending 25% of their time looking for information. So think about some of the world's leading organizations spending a quarter of their time just finding information. And this is not just for productivity reasons, right? It's for security, compliance, legal reasons. Everyone's looking for internal information to be able to get on with their workflows. And this inability to find everything you want whenever you want ends up costing companies hundreds of millions of dollars. So, and if we can take a step back just to understand how we got here, some of the biggest technologies in our time have been about connecting people with information. So think about how the web got started. The web got started because information lived in so many different computers that didn't talk to each other. So, and it was very hard to find information. So then the web was created and it became very, very popular. So popular that it was hard to find information on the web because there are so many websites. Then Google gets created and solves that problem, right? Now in cloud computing, we have applications for everything that are amazing, but then we're back to the same problem that they don't talk to each other. It's hard to find information amongst all of them. And this is the problem we're solving. We're a knowledge integration platform that's used by companies like Facebook, Slack, Dropbox, News Corp, many leading companies in the world. And we help them bring all of their information from the different places into one platform where the information is organized, using machine learning, and then easily searchable. But then once they find the information, we enable these companies to start their workflows, because just finding the information is not enough. So Onna is an open platform where companies can build on top and can connect their applications on this knowledge platform.
Okay, tell me, what is the relationship with Spain that your company has?
So we actually started in San Francisco, right? And then quickly realized how much engineering talent we're going to need. And it was just, it looked like an impossible fight to fight in San Francisco for talent. So really like we opened up our minds on like where we could build this, and we saw Spain as a place where there's amazing talent, and then we can also our employees, our people can have an amazing quality of life too. So we kind of took a leap of faith in Spain. We came here 4 or 5 years ago, but we couldn't have been happier. And we found some amazing people here. We were able to attract people internationally here, and we'll continue to invest in our offices in Spain.
Great, thank you. And by the way, we did not pay Salim to say that. I know that we're pushing Spain. Spain is a great place to bring your employees. Thank you, guys. It was a real pleasure, and I hope you guys can keep doing more of what you're doing.